Alright guys, we just made it to the theater and we are about to see Spider-Man No Way Home. You excited?
I'm very excited.
Peyton?
Wait.
Bud?
I'm very excited.
Yep. Let's do this. Hey y'all, what's up? It's your girl Jordan Denzer back with a new video. Hope everybody's having a great day today and a great week so far. If you are new to my channel, I am the one and only Jordan Denzer. Hope you guys smile every day. Hope you're having a wonderful day. And never listen to people who are going to try to bring you down because you're awesome and amazing just the way you are. But if you are subscribed and are returning, welcome back. It is Friday, December 17th, 2021. And the day has finally arrived. Spider-Man No Way Home is finally out and I'm going to see it later tonight. I am so excited. This is like the one movie I have been looking forward to all year of the movies coming out of 2021. And just from seeing the trailers that have came out for Spider-Man No Way Home, my younger self is just freaking out. And if you've seen the latest trailer with all of the villains, then you know, like, who has been confirmed of the villains that are going to be in this one because it's the multi-universe one. And I am really hoping that Tobey Maguire and Andrew Garfield are going to be in this one because it can't be the multi-universe because it has their villains in it. And if they are not in this one, I'm going to be so furious. Like, I will probably make a video to Marvel saying, hey, why didn't you put Andrew Garfield and Tobey Maguire in this one? Because it has their villains and you didn't put them in it. But hopefully that doesn't happen. But I am really hoping that they do have Tobey Maguire and Andrew Garfield in it. Because, like, that would just be a huge dream come true for a lot of Spider-Man fans and for all of the Marvel fans who have grown up watching these movies, including myself. But I'm just so excited and I just can't believe the day has finally arrived and I can't wait to take you guys along. So right now I'm going to get ready for the day, do my Christmas countdown picture like I've been doing. If you guys have been keeping up with me on social media, it's now only 8 days till Christmas and only about 14 days until 2022 starts. Gosh, that just blows my mind that we're like only 14 days out until 2022 starts. But I'm really excited, and once I get all that done, I will catch you guys up on what I've been doing since I haven't vlogged in about almost a month and a half. Gosh, it's so long, but I'm going to get ready for the day, do my Christmas countdown picture for social media, and then I will get started with catching you guys up on what I've been up to and doing the first of the day. Alright, I am ready to go for today, and I got on my Marvel Comics t-shirt, and I actually got this from Old Navy, and I love it. Of course, it's got the one and only Spider-Man, and it's like now become my Marvel movie tradition to wear my Marvel Comics shirt whenever there's a new Marvel movie coming out, either going to see it on the day it comes out or maybe a few days or a few weeks. But yeah, I'm wearing it in honor of Spider-Man No Way Home. And so today's verse of the day is 1 Corinthians 12, 4-6. And it says, there are different kinds of gifts, but the same Spirit. There are different kinds of service, but the same Lord. There are different kinds of working, but the same God works all of them in all men. So I thought that's very interesting how it says that there are different kinds of gifts, but the same Spirit. There are different kinds of service, but the same Lord. There are different kinds of working, but the same God works all of them in all men. And I think that's so interesting how it says like different things, but the same person is doing that. And it like makes me think back. I've read some parts of the Bible, hearing like the most like important and like famous parts of the Bible where God has like chosen people to use to share the gospel and like use them through their gifts to talk about God and to glorify Him. And when I was reading this, like, I immediately thought about Spider-Man. So, like, I'm going to use Spider-Man as an example. Like, Peter Parker gets bitten by a radioactive spider, and he, like, suddenly gets these powers of spider-like. Like, climbing up the wall, shooting a web out his wrist, like, that spider sense, like, kind of detecting, like, something bad that's about to happen, and, like, try to rescue somebody. And if you've seen the Spider-Man movies, you know this iconic line, with great power comes great responsibility. And I think that's such a cool line, but at the same time, it, like, makes me think, like, when we have our gifts, like, at the same time, we have, like, this responsibility. And with, like, Spider-Man, even though he's a great superhero, at the same time, there's a lot of responsibility that comes with that. And, like I said, if you've seen the Spider-Man movies, you know, like, with great power does come great responsibility. And because of being Spider-Man, he, like, has, like, balance out this double life of being Peter Parker and being Spider-Man, like, the greatest superhero in New York. And, like, with Spider-Man, he's lost a few people that, like, very close to him because of being Spider-Man. And that, like, comes with a lot of responsibility. And he's, like, had to learn to, like, go through that. And I think it's so neat, like, after everything he's been through, like, he uses his ability of being Spider-Man to help the police out, like, being a crime fighter in a really cool suit to kind of get the bad guys off the streets. And also, like, with being a superhero, like, with being someone, you also, like, have enemies along the way. And, of course, like, Spider-Man has so many enemies, like, even just from being Peter Parker, he has enemies that become the villains you have seen in the Spider-Man movies. And so, it's, like, cool, like, how he uses his gift through Spider-Man to, like, fight crime and to, like, help the police out, and doing it in a good way, and also, like, protecting his loved ones. And of course, like, I probably would imagine it would be hard to be a superhero, having to, like, try to balance out living a double life, having a normal life, and then being a superhero. I imagine that would probably be really hard if that was me. But main thing, like, I want to tell you guys is that God can actually use you through your gifts. Like, I remember growing up, you guys know how much I've loved singing and making videos, and then, like, as I got older, I've started learning that you can actually use your gifts to glorify God in some way. And that's what I love about singing, is that I get to sing my heart out, and I get to sing about God and just sharing my love for Him and sharing my faith through music. And also, it's helped me really overcome autism, because you guys know how much that has been so hard for me. But I choose to use my gifts in a way of not only sharing my story and God's story, but in a way of glorifying Him in a way that pleases Him. And it's just so cool how God can use you through your gifts, and you may not even realize it, but He can, and it's very beautiful, I will say. But, like, the main thing I want to tell you is that there are so many different gifts, but yet God can use you through your gifts to glorify Him and to tell people about Him. And it's so cool, just like how many people can react to that. It makes me think back to Rachel Joyce Scott's quote, where she said, "I have this theory that if one person can go out of their way to show compassion, it can start a chain reaction." And how you use your gifts can actually make an impact on a lot of people. Like, I remember growing up, just looking back through home videos, and even looking back at my older videos on YouTube and just reading the comments, I've seen just how much of what I love doing has made an impact on so many people, on you guys. And I'm so thankful that God can use me through things that I love to do to encourage you guys. And that's what I love. And that's one of the reasons why I love making videos on YouTube, is not only can I use a platform that I love to encourage you guys and make you smile, but use it in a way to glorify God and to tell people about Him. And so But like the main thing overall is that there are so many different gifts, but yet God can use you through your gifts to glorify Him and to encourage people and be an inspiration. So hopefully I got the main point across to you guys, but hopefully this encouraged you guys. And I do want you to know that you can be used by God, even if it's through the small little things, or no matter how big or small it is, God can use you, and you can use your gifts to inspire people and show the love of God in any way. And so that's what I wanted to tell you guys, and I hope that encouraged you all in any way. Alright, now that I'm done reading the verse or verses of the day, I'm going to catch you guys up on what I've been doing since I had posted my last vlog in October. So a few days after the Jonas Brothers concert, I went for a job interview and I got the job on the spot, and I'm actually working at the movie theater and have loved it ever since. It's the same movie theater that I went to go see Star Wars Rise of Skywalker. If you saw the vlog, that's the movie theater I work at now and just have loved it. Halloween went really good. This year I went as Mary Magdalene from The Chosen. Still have a little trouble pronouncing her last name, but loved it, and by far one of my favorite Halloween costumes that I've done homemade. And she's not only my favorite character from the show, but also one of my favorite Bible characters from the Bible. Of course, so inspiring, and just by far one of my favorite Halloweens I've had this year, or of my life. So November was a very special month for a few reasons. One, celebrating my 5th anniversary of starting my YouTube channel and starting Musically on November 7th of 2016, and this year had marked 5 years for both of those. And just want to say thank you so much for the past 5 years of watching my videos on both those platforms. Really means a lot to me, and just thank you for your constant love and support, and I can't wait to see what the next 5 years are going to be like. November 13th was my first day of working at the movie theater. Went really good. I did ushering and went really well. Was very easy, and just have enjoyed working with my coworkers, aka my work family. November 22nd was very special because that was the day I posted my very first video on my channel, and I did a special cover video with a little small clip of my first cover video, and then went to the full cover video 5 years later on the same day, 5-year difference. And then Thanksgiving was really good. Of course, the week of Thanksgiving was very busy because I worked 4 days in a row, including a day shift on Thanksgiving. That went good. We had a little potluck with everyone that came into work on the day shift of Thanksgiving, and I was still able to do Thanksgiving with my family, so that was really good. And of course, the food was delicious as always. And this year I made a new dessert, no-bake pumpkin cheesecake. I hopefully am going to try to make a video next year, the month of Thanksgiving, of making that dessert. Hopefully, if I can make it, make the video. So that's what's happened in November. This month has been crazy busy, unlike the past few years. For December, of course, last year was a little hard with COVID, so this year people were like making up for it. Of course, December 3rd, I went to see Christmas with The Chosen with my dad and my sister. It was really good. My dad and I, out of all 3 of us and everybody that went to see it on that night, we were the only ones lifting our hands worshiping and just crying our eyes out because it was so good. And they actually put all the music that was in the Christmas special on a CD, and it actually arrived yesterday. I got it as soon as I found it on the Chosen website. And then of course I've been busy with church, getting ready for our Christmas service that's coming up in actually 2 days on the 19th. I'm really excited, and just been practicing the music for it because the choir's going to be singing. Of course I've been busy with Christmas shopping, buying presents for my family, and I actually have to go out and buy a Secret Santa gift for one of my coworkers that I got to be their Secret Santa. I'll let you know more about that later on, hopefully towards close to Christmas. Also, I've been doing the Christmas countdown. If you've been keeping up with me on TikTok and Instagram, you may recognize this little guy. So been doing that, and hopefully you guys have been enjoying that. Also, this week has been very busy because I've been doing a Spider-Man marathon with all the Spider-Man movies that have came out to get ready for tonight, and that's been going good. And also this week has been crazy busy because yesterday was the day that Spider-Man No Way Home came out, and I have never seen him more busy being on the other side working a movie premiere night. It was crazy. I ended up working in the popper room because we were a little short-handed, so I have never made so much popcorn in my entire life until last night, but it was really good. And then, of course, I've been keeping busy with my BTS prayer group and Bible study, which has been going really good. And just enjoy every single moment with the girls, spending time in prayer with them and studying the Bible. That's pretty much what's been happening with me. Alright, so I'm going to now go do my Christmas countdown picture, but today I'm going to do it a little different. I'm going to do it Spider-Man themed since Spider-Man No Way Home is out today. And change up one of the colors probably on the word Christmas for Instagram, and hopefully if they have the music from the trailer, I'm going to use that to switch it up and do Spider-Man themed for today's countdown picture. And I'm going to go eat something and then probably watch a movie, and while I'm waiting to leave for the movies, I will see you guys at the movie theater later tonight. Alright guys, we just made it to the theater and we are about to see Spider-Man No Way Home. You excited?
I'm very excited.
Peyton?
Wait.
Bud?
I'm very excited.
Yep. Let's do this. Alright guys, we're in our seats. I got me some sweet tart chewies, a large Coke. Bud, what'd you get? G6, what'd you get to drink?
Coke.
Coke. Yeah, that's good stuff. Alright. There's Dad. You guys ready?
I'm so ready.
Welcome to Malco Theaters.
Oh, so excited.
Make sure you never miss.
Alright, we just finished Spider-Man No Way Home. Mind blown! Russell?
Really good. Really good. Yeah.
What's something that you need to tell them that's a must?
Well,
Or when they see it?
this one you don't want to give anything away or tell anything about it because it's so good.
I was mainly asking about the credits. The credits.
Oh,
the end
you
credits.
stay for the end credits. There's two.
If you're a Marvel fan and have seen the Marvel movies, you guys stay for the credits. But overall, I think best Marvel movie that's came out so far, other than Endgame,
It is so good.
and best of the Spider-Man ones. So hands down, the best
Really
one of
good.
2021. So you will need to see it. All right, we just came home a few minutes ago from the movie theater and just blew my mind. Of course, you saw that earlier, but that just by far the best Marvel movie that has came out, probably out of all of the entire movies that have came out of the Marvel Cinematic Universe, and by far the best Spider-Man movie that has came out ever of the Tom Holland movies, and probably out of every Spider-Man movie that Marvel has put out. And it's by far the best, hands down the best one that they've put out. Endgame is still the best one that they've put out in 2019, but overall, this is probably at the number one spot on my list of Marvel movies that I have really enjoyed, and that Marvel has just really outdone themselves. Again, I feel like just with each year, they just keep getting better and better with each one that they put out. And with the movies that they've put out so far this year, Spider-Man is now at the number one spot. Eternals, Shang-Chi and the Ten Rings. I forget the other ones, but yeah, that one, it's at the number one spot on my list. I was overall very happy and very pleased with it. There was one scene that did make me cry, and I'm trying really, really hard to not spoil it because I want you guys to be surprised for yourself. But I will say that if you do go see it, you will be overall very happy and you will absolutely love it. And I also want to let you know, you may want to bring tissues with you because it did make me cry at one point during the movie. But it just was so good. The entire storyline was just awesome. And of course, the cast did amazing. Especially Tom Holland did phenomenal as Spider-Man, as always. And I thought the suits looked so cool. And yeah, it's just, I'm just at a complete loss for words. And there's so much that I want to say. But with this one, I really don't want to spoil it, even though I really want to tell you guys what happened. I don't want to, because I feel like it's just going to run a lot for some people who haven't seen it yet. So I'm going to be respectful and just tell you that overall, this is hands down the best one that Marvel has put out this year. And overall, the best Spider-Man movie that has came out of all of the Spider-Man movies, in my opinion. But you guys will enjoy it, and I highly recommend you guys go and see it. And also, I would say before you go see it, watch all of the Spider-Man movies in order so you can kind of be prepared to know what to expect, and you at least know what's going to happen. So I definitely recommend watching all the Spider-Man movies from Tobey Maguire, Andrew Garfield, and Tom Holland's, just so you can kind of be prepared for what to expect and also kind of know what's going to happen. But that's all I have to say. And also, you will want to stay for the end credits scenes, because there's one after the fancy ones, and then there's, of course, one after the regular credits. And it's going to be so good. You're going to be very surprised. And I just have to say to Marvel, thank you so much for making Spider-Man No Way Home. You really nailed it out of the park and just have really outdone yourself this year. And I just loved it so much. And to Tom Holland, thank you so much for bringing Spider-Man to life these past few years. You really outdid yourself in this one. And since I first saw you in Captain America Civil War, for making your first appearance as Spider-Man for the first time, you just have made me love Spider-Man so much more that he's now become my favorite Marvel character of the Marvel Universe. And just thank you so much. And it's so cool that you get to live out your dream of playing your favorite superhero, Spider-Man. Who would have thought that you would get to play your favorite superhero? And I'm really excited to see what's going to happen, possibly in the fourth one. Now that the third one's done, I'm really hoping there's a fourth one. But overall, you guys are really going to enjoy it and are going to be very pleased. Alright, I'm going to end the vlog here. So thank you so much for watching. I hope y'all enjoyed it. Be sure to hit the thumbs up button if you enjoyed the video so much. Be sure to leave a comment down below. Go turn on the little bell to get notified when new videos come on. Go hit the subscribe button if you are new to my channel. And go check out my channel to go watch more of my videos. So until then, remember, God loves you so much. He will always be with you wherever you go. And be sure to go see Spider-Man No Way Home, now playing in theaters. And I will see you guys next time. I love you all. Bye.
I can make it right.